Hey y'all, and welcome to another Baking with Becca video. I am so happy to share this recipe because I'm so proud of the way that this came out. Today I'm teaching you how to make brown sugar cinnamon cheesecake. It is as good as it sounds, I promise. I knew I wanted to do a cheesecake for today's recipe just because I consider it a fall dessert and I'm definitely in like autumn mode right now. I can't wait for you guys to try it. If you do give it a try, definitely let me know. Let me know if you have any other suggestions for future videos, and let's get into baking. Okay, so we're gonna start by making the crumble mixture first. Now this calls for 2 cups of graham cracker crumbs, which is about 1.5 sleeves of the full crackers. We're just gonna quickly mix these together and then we can start pressing it into our pan. Now the crust is my favorite part of a cheesecake. I'm the person that I'll eat all the filling first and then save the crust for last. I don't know if I'm the only person that does that, but every time I eat cheesecake, that's how I do it. And as I said, I like a lot of it, so this mixture is enough to pack it onto the bottom of the pan and on the sides as well. If you don't want the crust on the sides, you can completely skip that step and you can half the crumble recipe. I am so happy I finally got around to doing a cheesecake recipe. It's one of my favorite desserts. It's one of my boyfriend's favorite desserts too, which is crazy to me because he's lactose intolerant. Do any of you know lactose intolerant people that will still just eat dairy anyway? They don't care. It's like, you know, your dessert is good when somebody who physically shouldn't eat it just goes, yep, whatever, I'm gonna try it. And then we can set that aside and move on to our cheesecake filling. So we're gonna start with 3 of the 8-ounce packs of cream cheese and 1/3 cup of sour cream. And then we can just mix those together for about 30 seconds to a minute just to get them evenly incorporated. And then we're gonna add in our sugars, our vanilla, and our cinnamon. This is where all of the flavor is gonna come from. I don't know if it's just me, but I am not a pumpkin spice girl when it comes to fall. I would so much rather have cinnamon or gingerbread. I don't know if I'm the only one, but those are my go-to flavors for fall. And then we're gonna add in 4 egg yolks and mix that for about 45 seconds. Ugh, can you see those cinnamon speckles? So good. And then we're gonna take the 4 egg whites and quickly whisk that until it forms soft peaks. Now I do it this way because I like my cream cheese to be kind of light and fluffy. If you like it to be a little bit more dense and solid, you don't have to do this part. You can just add the full eggs together in the last step. And once the egg whites are the texture that we want, we can begin folding that into our cheesecake filling. This is going to make the cheesecake so jiggly and so light. It's the exact way that I like it. It also makes it a little bit less filling than when it's more dense, so you can eat more, and that's always a good thing, you know? Once that's mixed together, we can add that to our crust and just smooth it out. And then we're gonna add this into a water bath. And we are going to bake this for 45 minutes at 325 degrees and then turn the oven off and allow it to sit in the oven for an additional 50 minutes. And then once that's done, we can take it out. I like to let it cool for at least a half an hour before I take it out of the springform pan. And once we have that released, we can set it to the side and start making our drizzle. So we're gonna take 8 ounces of white chocolate and 1 tablespoon of milk and just microwave that in 25-second increments until it's totally melted. And then we can start spooning it over our cheesecake. This is one of my favorite parts of making any type of cake or bread or anything like that, is being able to do the final touches. It's so nice to kind of see it all come together the way you envisioned it in your head. And it just makes such a nice subtle difference in the flavor, kind of having that little bit of sweetness on top. This came out incredible, you guys. I love cheesecake that's tall, that's rich, that has a ton of crust. That's exactly how this recipe is. I hope you guys give it a try. If you do, please let me know how it comes out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.